What's going on, YouTube? We're back at PV Pond. Y'all give me just a minute. All right. All right, let's catch us some bass. What's going on, everybody? Oh, I see a bass. Yo, that's crazy. Damn. Somehow my hook popped off, y'all. Yo, we had one. It freaking broke off. Let me get another hook tied on right quick. Here's what we're using. I'm not gonna lie, I knew better. I should have retied before I came out here, but I was just too excited to get out. This won't take long. Hey, but we know they biting now. They were biting immediately. That was my second cast or third cast. All right, lesson learned. Don't be lazy. After a fishing trip, always retie your knots. I was dumb and just lost a fish. What's going on, everybody? Don't worry, we're about to get a bass right now on this blue craw. Hey, I like these things. Wicked colors. All right. We're going weedless Texas rig crawl. All right, let's get this thing back out there, y'all. Let's get us a fish. Y'all think we're gonna catch one on this cast? Well, I'm fishing for bass. All right, we're getting them this time. Hope y'all ready. Yesterday I hooked into a monster and he got off. I'm on the hunt for my first 10-pound fish. I also brought a topwater frog today too. All right, do we see any bass swirls? I'm just gonna work these crawls real slow. If we can't get a fish on a crawl, I'll switch to the frog, but I feel like the crawl's gonna do just fine. Get these bass fired up with this. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, Yeah, this reel's pretty nice. I think there was a fish right there. All right, these Guggen crawls, I like that. They look good. Look good in the water. I'm gonna let it sink by this tree right quick. All right. That's a good one. We threw him in front of the lily pads. We're using a weightless Texas rig again. Feels like I just had a nibble. Let's try it again. I thought something was chasing it for a second. Smash that like button for me, y'all. It'll really help me out. Maybe it'll make one of these fish bite. I think I just got nibbled. All right, we just went over the tree. See if there's anything over here. We had one bite, but lost him. Let's see if they want any top water. I'm gonna reel this in fast. I've had some sick top water blow-ups out here. What's going on, everybody? We're trying to catch us a largemouth bass. There are some absolute monsters in here. Now let's go towards the lily pads. Okay, I actually landed in the lily pads. Make it look like he's falling off. Where are y'all at? I seen a bunch of swirls when I walked down here. Now they all stopped because they know Real Dirty South's in the building. Alright, let's get this lily pad off. Alright. Do we see any fish? Appreciate the luck. Oh, that looks like a good spot. Okay, I'm gonna swim it across the bank. almost want to change up the color of the crawl. I'm gonna do one more cast with this one, and then I'm gonna change the color. All right, we're gonna go back to a color that worked good for us yesterday. Was using these yesterday. Oh, we lost one so far. Yeah, it felt like a solid bite though. We're gonna change up colors. There we go. I think I got it upside down, but I don't think the bass will care. All right, let's see if green gets us anything. Appreciate the look. Where you fish at? Yeah, these rage crawls look so good in the water. What's up, edits? Surprised there's not a fish by that tree that's in the water. That's where I caught my PB at. I'm gonna let that one sit for a second. Looked like someone was chasing it. These bass are about to make me switch to a topwater frog. What noise? You talking about my reel? Or y'all might hear a highway. Oh yeah, you know they'd hit something live. Oh, it'd be nice to bring a minnow trap out here. I'm gonna let that thing sink right there. I cast it right at the tip of that fallen tree. I can't really throw a crankbait or anything like that because there's so many lily pad weeds right up under the surface of the water. I couldn't even run a whopper plopper out here. I was getting snagged on everything. I'm not seeing swirls in the water like I did yesterday. They ain't feeding like they were. Oh, there's a big fish out there. Holy crap. I can't cast out that far. I don't know if y'all seen that big ripple back there. If I get that bait to keep splashing, maybe I can get his attention. I'm trying to get as far as I can over there. All right, we need to lock in. Where? That's the direction that big one was, that big splash was earlier, but just can't get my lure out there. He's out by them far lily pads. Dude, I could have swore I just seen a fish following the lure. Yeah, a few more casts and I'm gonna put on the top water. What was that? Dude, I just had a decent sized fish swim right in front of me. Like 3-4 feet in front of me. All right, one more cast and we're going to frog. It'd be nice if we get a crazy topwater blow up. I know I said one more cast, but I want one more. Whew. Oh, we getting a bite. Oh man, dang, he had it. He let it go. Let's try to get him. He thumped that thing. All right. Oh man, we just had a bite. Oh, we fish on, baby. Oh. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Look, you got that. Let's get them leaves off your head, man. You look crazy. What's going on, Logan? Welcome to the stream, y'all. If y'all could hit the like button, it helps me out a lot. And subscribe too. All right, we're gonna get this little guy back in the water, y'all. All right, y'all ready for a release? That wasn't a bad little fish. Yeah, I knew he'd come back for it. It's a pond. I haven't fished it for a catfish yet, but it leads to this pond has a creek run off to a lake. So I don't see why it wouldn't have catfish. This is an all-natural pond. I don't know what that means, so I can't say it. You could have me saying some crazy stuff. Caught a leaf. I'm right on that tree. I was about to switch to top water till we got that bite. I'm in South Carolina. The Carolinas. Yeah, the fall fishing has been great. I've caught more bass this fall than I have in my entire life. All right, y'all. If we don't get a bite on this one, we're going top water frog. Maybe I'll be able to cast that frog out farther. Okay, I seen a fish. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, we about. Oh my God, dude, he smoked it as soon as it hit the water. Oh, that's fish right there. Oh, don't you jump. Come over this way. Come this way. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Got another nice little bass. Let's get that hook out, you boy. All right. I don't know it, dude. He might be. He's got that same dent on his head. I don't know if it's the same fish or not, but he feels like the same. If that was you that keeps biting, don't do it again. Go get one of your bigger friends. Okay, thanks for splashing the camera. That little guy hungry, huh? I really think he might have been the same bass. Oh, he messed up the crawl. That little guy trying to compete with all them big bass for food. He's trying to take advantage while he can. Oh yeah, this is the Guggen craw. I think it was my first or second cast. I actually got a bite with this craw, but I lost it. Surely that little fish won't bite it again, right? Think he'll learn his lesson? Yeah, that bass had the same dent on the top of his head as the other one. It's got to be the same guy. What was crazy is he slammed it as soon as it popped the water. I didn't even have time to really I didn't even know what was going on. Oh, I want a big bass. I feel like I'm gonna have to call the big bass out with the frog. Y'all want to try the frog? See if we can't get some top water action. What was that? All right. Yeah, the frog's still brand new in the pack. Never been opened. I just got it yesterday. Now, if this same little bass eats that frog, I will be amazed. All right, here's what we're working with. try to get us a 10-pound bass. Basassy. All right, let's get this thing opened up. Got us a Strike King frog. I think I paid $10 for this. That grass out my way. Wow. Dang, that that frog looks pretty good, y'all. Here, it's got a rattle. All right, let's get this bad boy tied up. Hey, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. It really helps. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, y'all. Just out here catching some fish and having some fun. All right, y'all. I have only used a frog once ever, so if you have tips, they would greatly be appreciated. I'm just gonna kind of cast it out and let it sit and do a couple pops or something. I've watched a couple of YouTubers use the frogs. So what y'all think? Lily pads? I appreciate that, Spider. I think we should cast out the lily pads. Makes sense, right? All right. Oh man, yeah. We can get some distance with this. I forgot these frogs like to get water in them. Oh wow, Jesus, that distance. That's where that big fish was earlier. Everything I've read and watched on working a frog says to wait about 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds before you set the hook. So that's what we're gonna do if we get a bite. Can you slow retrieve a frog and just stop it? Just kill it? Does that work? Oh man, there's a fish. There's a fish right there. Hit it, come on. I'm probably gonna have to cast it all the way out in front of us and work it back. There was a bass. I seen a bass right in front of us. Come on. Let's get some of this water out this frog right quick. It's a highway. You know what's crazy? The fishing was so good yesterday that I never even heard it. No way, man. We just caught a whole lily pad, man. With the frog. Look at that. How did we do that? Let's throw them into the mats over here. Ain't having no luck with the frog. I even had a bite. There, I tried to get him out as far as I could just now. Okay, I see a fish. Let's get this frog back. I think I can get to him. What's up, Richard? I think my frog's full of water. I'm gonna try to throw them onto the lily pads. Try to bounce them off of the lily pads. Yeah, we can work it right there. We'll work them right over the lily pads. I'm gonna go back to the crawfish just for a minute. Ooh. All right. Oh man. God. Give me just a second. See if we can get something with the goog and crawl. Really cool colors on this. I like that glittery blue, green. There we go. We are on now. All right. See if we can catch a fish. I want another bass. We got 2 bass on the board, but I really think it could have been the same bass twice. I think we was just dealing with a little hungry guy. Oh, are you kidding me? He's right there. Watch this, y'all. I'm about to cast this right on that fish's head. I'm gonna cast past and kind of bring it back. I gotta practice more with the frog. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to the river to fish. I've been catching a lot of smallmouth and spotted bass out there. Dang, I think we just had a bite. Let me cast back over there. What's going on? I have to check out what a prong lure is. I've never heard of it. Are you kidding me? There's 2 bass over there. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh man, there's that bass again. He's close enough. He's close. I should be able to get that. Oh, that's right on him. Yesterday we caught like 2 or 3 close. I know one was a 3.2 pounder, and I know one was two something. I'm gonna try the lily pads again. Cast it right over the lily pads. Let it sink. Well, if I was a bass, I would have definitely hit that, thinking something fell off the top of the lily pad. I've gotten really good at not backlashing a bait caster. That's pretty cool. First time I ever used a bait caster years ago, I got so mad. I bird nested like 2 or 3 times in a row and had to replace the line. It was that bad. So I just put the bait caster down and never picked it up. Now I love it. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. God, this bait caster's a cannon. God, there's a bass. Okay, y'all, I think we're about to get one now. He's right in my strike zone. Man, it's like they don't really care for that blue crawl too much. They like the green. Try to get them to bite. See if you want to pick it up off the bottom. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Did I just get hit? Couldn't tell if I got hit or not. No way. Dang, we lost him. Yeah, he smacked it. All right, let's try to get that back out there. He smacked that thing. Hey, what's going on? We just missed a bite. Gotta find out where he went. I've always wanted to try learning how to skip cast. What fishing YouTubers do y'all watch? I watch Fletcher the Fisherman. I like all them boys. I like their little fishing challenges they do from Walmart, Bass Pro Shop and stuff. Logan's cool. Kicking their bass TV's awesome. All right, I don't think he's gonna bite again. I'm a big fan of TRK's fishing too. He's pretty cool. Come on, fish. Man, it is crazy how just one little leaf can mess up your presentation. Letting it sit beside the lily pads right quick. I'm gonna try to get more closer to the bank. There we go. Yeah, I like to fish straight braid. I can feel every little tap, every little thump. I can feel the trees. Man. Trying to get a topwater bite. And we just had a nibble, y'all. We had a bite. We'll try to get him again. Dang, that was a solid bite. Hey, how's it going? I appreciate it, yeah. This pole works pretty good. It brings them in. Trying to cast back out to where we just missed a bite. It messes me up when it's almost like they damn catching the lure mid-air is what it feels like. All right, that cast has to catch a fish. It just does. Feels right. That ain't gonna be the one. I see a spot I want to try. using a Texas rig weightless craw. That was a bad cast. Smash that like button if y'all could for me. Really helps grow my channel. Yeah, the fishing definitely ain't on like it was yesterday. Maybe tomorrow. I might have the opportunity to fish out here for a while tomorrow. I'm gonna do a quick retrieve right quick. Come on, let me get a fish. I need one. Yeah, I definitely want to come out here and try to do some catfishing. I really feel like there's some cats in here. Did not realize I switched the camera onto my chin, y'all. Should have yelled at me. That would have been the time to get a bass, huh? While y'all was staring at my beard. Yeah, the weather here is so weird, man. It'll be so hot, then so cold one day, and it makes these fish bite weird. Yeah, it ain't looking like I'm gonna get another hog. All right, I'm gonna say last cast just to see if we can catch a bass. So this is the last cast. Every time I say last cast, I usually get a thump. I got your Mason right here. I'm gonna hit this bank to my left. This bank goes straight into the lily pads. All right, we swim in the bank. Y'all want to see me bird nest? Just for fun, I'm about to try to skip for the first time. I've been wanting to try a skip with the bait caster. It's probably not going to go well at all. Oh, hold on. I see a bass. I see a bass. Oh man, we cast it right over him. What's up, Zanmar? All right, let's see if I can skip. This is gonna be bad, y'all. Oh, no. I'm definitely not doing that. All right, I hate it, but this is for real gonna be my last cast right here. I'm telling you, man, every time I say that, I get a thump. don't like to leave when I get a bite. Believe it or not, this rod and reel come from Temu. I was wanting something cheap to kind of learn to bait cast. It just so happens this thing ends up turning out to be awesome. I see a fish. I just don't think they like this blue color. Tomorrow I'm gonna use green craws. They were slamming that thing. Well, I keep seeing that same fish right there. Yeah, he don't want the blue craw. I'm telling you, I keep getting bit. Oh, we are on. We got a fish. We got one on. He feels like a good one. Oh, he's shaking. He's shaking that head. Don't you come off. Yes, baby, we got a good one. Look, yes. I'm using a blue craw. How y'all like that? A basassy. Now we need to catch some blue geegees. I hate it, y'all, but I'm gonna have to end the stream on this fish before I get stuck at this pond. Hey, it's beautiful, beautiful. He feels like a solid 2-pounder. But y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna be back out here tomorrow. Let's get a release on them. You'll see this pretty fish swim off. All right, y'all. Heck yeah, y'all. Well, I hate it, but we're gonna have to call that a wrap. But it was nice to end the day on a fish, you know? I appreciate every single one of y'all for watching. Hey, but till tomorrow, we're out of here. Peace out, everybody.